I might have some pitchforks and tiki torches outside my house after this video. But today, what we're gonna talk about is the top 7 snacks that is keeping you fat. It's gonna hit home for a lot of y'all.
Hey guys, my name is Michelle, Anita, Sarah, Leah, Peyton, Talia, Jazz, Marquita.
I'm a physique.
Product. Period. You love to see.
Y'all already know who this is. It is Trehunna from Secret Set. Dealing with a lot of clients. I have over 4,000 transformations literally in the vault. And a lot of people still do not understand, all because something is promoted or marketed as healthy doesn't mean it's gonna help you lose weight. So today, what we're gonna talk about is the top 7 offenders that a lot of my clients is still having to this day, coming to realize that they stall, and then they realize, wow, it was just this one little choice every single time. So the very first offender that I could bring up to you, peanut butter.
Oh wow, well Trey, I heard that peanut butter is healthy for me. Hey Trey, don't peanut butter got protein in it?
Yes, peanut butter does have protein in it. That does not mean it is protein based. So one thing y'all gonna realize is, all because something got some of this doesn't mean it's going to help or serve you in the grand scheme of things. So let's pay attention to this peanut butter label. I don't know, Jiffy. It got 7 to 8 grams of protein, but it also has 16 grams of fat. And one thing a lot of people don't pay attention to is this right here, the serving size. You are getting 170 calories. That is a lot. And a lot of people don't understand that we're not just having peanut butter by itself. And for some of my clients, they just eat peanut butter out the container like that. And they just say,
hey Trey, I just have 2 to 3.
If you have 2 to 3, you already consumed about 400 to 500 calories. That is equivalent to you almost eating a whole bag of your favorite popcorn. Literally. So it has protein in it. That is good, but it got more fat in it than protein. So peanut butter is not protein based, it is fat based, hence the word peanut butter. If you want to have peanut butter, a better alternative will be this, which is PB2. When it's grounded peanuts, and once you add water to it, now you have peanut butter. And if you look at this label, it is protein based. So have less peanut butter from Jif and Skippy and all that stuff. Have more PB2. Second snack that's keeping you fat, oatmeal.
Well Trey, I grew up all my life eating oatmeal and I heard that it's healthy for me and it's gonna keep me full.
Yes, oatmeal, depending on the one that you pick up, is going to be good to keep you satiated, right? But a lot of people is not active enough for them to even eat oatmeal throughout their daily regimen. A lot of people don't understand oatmeal is for people who are very, very active, people who are moving their bodies, people who are probably construction workers, people who are Zumba instructors, people that does Pilates, people that go to the gym 4 to 5 days out the week. But the average person is not active enough for them to eat oatmeal. Why? Hey, if you are a minority, you're not just eating instant rolled oats. That's the one that they're referring to that is healthy for you, by the way. Not Quaker oats. These are 2 totally different things. Quaker oats got a lot of added sugar in it. And let's be real, the average person is not just eating oats by itself. You're gonna have this oatmeal, probably gonna have 2 packs, probably gonna add some milk to it, and then you're probably gonna add some honey or some syrup to it. So if you're doing all these little things with the expectation to lose weight, but this maple brown sugar already got 160 calories, but 33 grams of carbs with 12 grams of added sugar, then you're gonna mix it up with another flavor, yeah, you're playing yourself. You're setting yourself up to be hungry later because you're giving yourself not complex carbs. These are not rolled oats. So if you're trying to see the scale drop, you don't want to start your day off something that is carb based. This will be a good idea if you're about to go to the gym right after and work it off. But if you're literally having Quaker oats just to sit around the house, or you're about to work remotely, which means to sit around the house, your body doesn't require that. Have some eggs with some bacon, or even have some protein-based pancakes, which all you literally have to do is add some protein powder to your pancakes. That will be a better option than just straight up Quaker oats. So if you want to see the scale drop, have less oatmeal. Simple. The third worst offender, oh my God, I hear this all the time, granola or trail mix. Y'all, granola is not healthy. So whoever pushed this propaganda, they deserve $1 billion, because a lot of people's under this false pretense that this granola is one of the healthiest things since sliced bread. But this granola got M&Ms in it. And then it got some raisins in it. And a lot of the things that I just named is high in carbs. And also these are things that's not gonna keep you full. So actually, let's just look at one. Let's look at Kind granola bar. So this Kind granola bar got 16 grams of carbs, but alongside with 15 grams of fat. How many grams of protein? 6. Carbs tell your body to store energy. So one thing I want y'all to keep in mind, carbs open up the door for your cells to start receiving energy, right? So if you're bringing nothing but fat, then you're telling your body to store fat. That's how it works. You're never gonna find anything in nature other than nuts that is very high in carbs and very high in fat. So if you're having something that is processed, something that is man-made, something that came from a laboratory that is nothing but carbs and fat, you're literally telling your body, you're literally telling your fat cells to store this fat. That's how it works. And as you can see, this Kind bar is not even a regular size. This is the snack size. So just imagine if you got the regular size Kind bar. Alright, so granola is not a healthy snack, y'all. Granola don't even keep you really full. People usually have granola when they're on a hike. Keyword, hike. I am climbing a mountain, I'm about to burn a whole lot of extra calories, and I need something that's gonna be quick, instantaneous energy for my body. So if I'm sitting around the house having this Kind bar with the expectation to lose weight because I think it's healthy, you're playing yourself. It's a very high calorically dense food. So just take out the Kind bars. A better alternative will be something like fruit. Just have the straight up fruit. Have more berries, have more peaches, have more watermelons or anything from the melon family. Have more things that come from the earth like this. Have more fat-free popcorn. Anything is better than this. And speaking of popcorn, that is another offender.
Wow, Trey, I heard popcorn was healthy.
Yes, but the popcorn that they're referring to is not the popcorn that we consume. They're not talking about movie theater popcorn. They're not talking about your act popcorn. And believe it or not, skinny popcorn is not gonna get you skinny. They're talking about fat-free popcorn, which means what? I have to be very intentional with this label and actually see and read what they are putting inside my popcorn. So a lot of people do not understand portion control and serving sizes. A lot of people go based off how much I eat off the bag, not the actual serving size. So if you actually paid attention to how much is a serving size of what these people are telling you, it is really not a lot. So just to give you an idea, I want you to think about the last time you purchased a family size bag of Skinny Pop or Smart Food, right? This whole entire bag. As you can see, right here on the screen, it got 17 servings for this family size bag. Which means what? If you break it up and dissect it into 17ths, then 1/17 is 160 calories, 10 grams of fat, 13 grams of carbs, and a small amount of protein. How many times have you told yourself with that family size bag in front of you, or even at the movie theaters, I'ma stop here, then eat a little bit more? Or you tell yourself,
I'ma eat 1/3 of the bag, that's it.
so if you only ate 1/3 of this bag, 17 divided by 3, give or take, is about 5.5. That means whatever you see for that 160 calories, multiply by 5. And we all know how good popcorn is, and you can just keep digging, especially if you're mindlessly eating and you're watching the show. If you're going to have any type of popcorn, here's a better alternative, which is still popcorn. Get the individual size bags. That way, every single time you start scraping the bottom, if you really want more popcorn, you have to get up from the couch and go get another one. Now you're being more aware of how much you're actually consuming. That's the evil popcorn, is the best one where it's a family size bag. And if you eat the whole entire one, it's still not half as bad, literally, as if you eat the Smart Food one, okay? So as you can see, I'm not gonna tell y'all to just cut it out. I'm gonna always show you a better alternative, but the only way you're gonna be able to identify these better alternatives if you actually taking the time to read the label. Another thing I want you to pay attention to, yogurts.
Okay, well, Trey, yogurt is healthy. I heard that all my life.
Once again, it's not about all yogurt. All yogurt is not created equal. I'm talking about the ones that we naturally pick up, the one that's ubiquitous in the store. You're gonna see a lot of Oikos flavored, right? You're gonna see a lot of Chobani flavored, right? You're gonna see a lot of Greek yogurts or Danny flavored. It is the flavored yogurts. Okay, so just to give you an idea, if you never had any yogurt that was really bitter and it had that fermented taste to it or that sour taste to it, 9 times out of 10 you're not eating the one that is as healthy for you. So you're gonna see a lot of yogurts. Let's pull it up. Boom. You see a lot of yogurts has a lot of added sugar in it and a lot of added carbs to it. So now let's think about it. Yogurt comes from what? Milk. Milk comes from what? A cow. A cow is a carb, fat, or protein. It is a protein. Why? Anything that had a heartbeat to it is a protein on average, right? So how in the hell this cow is creating something with carbs in it? That means a man added these carbs to it or these sugars to it just to make it taste better, that way to appease you. So if you're going to have the yogurt and you're trying to get the benefits from yogurt and you want a protein based yogurt, I'll recommend you get Too Good yogurt or get Chobani Zero Sugar. If you ever look at the label and any yogurt that you're looking at has more than 7 grams of carbs in it, it is trash. They just added a whole lot of added sugar to it for your leisure. And just be real, a lot of people don't like the sour taste, so it tastes a little bit better. Have Chobani Zero, Too Good yogurts, or even Oiko's 000. Do not have a lot of these other crazy types of yogurts. My last 3 is gonna be a doozy, all right? Smoothies. Ladies, cut out the smoothies.
Well, Trey, what happened? I thought I could put some spinach and I could put some bananas and I could put some strawberries and I could put some honey.
Yes, that is the problem itself. You are adding a whole lot of added ingredients to a smoothie and now you are drinking your calories. So one thing a lot of people don't know, fruit is healthy for people. We all know that, let's be real, right? But when you are adding a lot of fruit at once, and this is the only generation of people that can have any fruit that they desire at any time they want, which means now you're eating a lot of GMO fruits or genetically modified organisms. Let's be real, you are getting the sweetest of the sweet and the biggest of the biggest. The apple that you're having is not in season, but because we grown this apple in a controlled environment, now it's gonna be a lot bigger and a lot sweeter, which means it's gonna have a lot more calories. And then you're adding all these things to it. Nobody just having an apple smoothie. You're gonna have an apple and berry smoothie, then you're gonna put some milk in it, and then you're gonna add some honey to it, or then you're gonna add something to it. Well, Trey, I got it from Smoothie King. Every single smoothie that you get from Smoothie King, if you don't ask them for no turbinado, which is literally brown sugar, they're adding sugar to the smoothie, now you are having something with the expectation to lose weight because it is healthy, but the way they created it is not. So if you're going to have any type of fruit, eat your fruit, do not drink your fruit, because nobody's having a smoothie as a meal replacement, especially in America. You can have a smoothie, I can have some ice cream. Technically, we're doing the same thing. So do not play yourself. Have more fruit and actually eat your fruit. Do not drink it. It's not the smoothie that is the issue, especially if you're having a green smoothie. It's the fact that you're adding a lot of things to it and you're avoiding the smoothie from the fiber, which is the main benefits of fruit in the first place. That is the issue. And right in the smoothie category, juices. Like if you're drinking Simply lemonades, if you're drinking Simply anything, Ocean sprays, and it's not the low calorie version, I'm telling you, that is the biggest offender that's gonna cause you to stop losing weight, because now you're drinking calories and nobody drinks the serving size. So if we look at this label, you're getting 28 grams of carbs, over 20 plus grams of added sugar from 8 ounces. That is a half of a red Solo party cup. Who only fills their cup up to half? Nobody. These things add up because a lot of people is not mindful of the serving size. So if you're gonna have anything that is a product or item, something that comes in a bag, box, or barcode, you have to pay attention to that label, because that label will tell the whole story. But a lot of people just say keto, oh, healthy. They say gluten-free, oh. All because gluten-free doesn't mean it's gonna help you lose weight, all right? People see these buzzwords and they just trust the product, yet they don't understand this is called marketing. Let's say Jaguar says this is the most reliable car in the car industry. We all know Jaguar is not the most reliable car. That's like Kia saying this is the most luxurious car in the car industry. You gotta know things for what they really are, and if you read that back, they cannot lie to you. But if you read the front, that's their representative. They cannot lie in the back. I can say what the hell I want to say on this front. And you gotta thank America's Food and Drug Administration for that. Bread itself is not the issue. It's what we like to slap on top of the bread. I'm adding avocados,
Well, Trey, I thought avocados is healthy. It's a healthy fat, Trey.
That means your fat cells now is gonna have some vitamins and minerals in it. So that avocado literally is still gonna be stored as fat. A lot of people think, oh, well, healthy fat is gonna be stored in a hidden compartment somewhere in your body. No, your body's gonna receive this and store it in the exact same fat cells as the bad fats that you heard all your entire life. It's just this fat is actually serving you a little bit more than being more pro-inflammatory like seed oils or fats that's coming from chips and little things like that. So be mindful with your fats still if you're trying to lose fat. That's how it works. That's why bodybuilders, they have a lot of carbs, a lot of protein, less fats. That's why a lot of people is telling you if you're trying to lose weight, cut out your chips, cut out your processed foods. Why? It has a lot of added fats to it that you didn't pay attention to. Look at these veggie chips. Veggie chips got fat in it. Where did the fat come from when vegetables naturally do not have a lot of fat in it? It's coming from the seed oils. It's just coming from oils in general. So be mindful. Bread by itself does not get you fat, but nobody's eating a dry slice of bread. You're gonna add something on top of it that's gonna cause the issues. Jelly, peanut butter, avocados, anything else. All right, be mindful of the additives. No food on earth is bad. It's the associations we have with food that is bad. All right, and the biggest offender that I always have to deal with or tell my clients to get off of: stop having salads, please. In America, keyword, I keep talking about Americans, we're thinking, oh, well, it's healthy and it's just nothing but lettuce and Parmesan cheese and a little bit of croutons. It can't be that bad. It's not gonna be the vegetables. It's gonna be what you add on top of the vegetables. If you actually traveled abroad, let's say you went to somewhere in Africa, let's say you went to Europe, right? You're gonna realize that,
Oh, in Rome, Caesar dressing don't even exist.
even though Caesar came from Rome, they don't have things like that in Italy. They only have things like that in America. So in America, we have a lot of crazy type of dressings. But if you went to Europe or if you went to Africa, you'll realize that if you ask for a salad, probably the same salad that you want. Let's say if you ask for a chopped salad, let's say you ask for a Caesar salad. They're gonna give you two things to dress your salad. Salt, they're gonna give you a lemon wedge, olive oil. And then they kind of measured out the olive oil for you. So you have less room to mess up. Versus when you go to America or when you have an American salad, you have that Caesar salad. Boom. This is from Cheesecake Factory. Tell me why a salad has over 1,200 calories. It is coming from the dressing, and if you ever worked in the hospitality industry, you know that before you even serve the salad, we're gonna toss it in something without your consent. We're gonna toss it in an oil, or we're gonna toss it in a dressing, and then you're gonna receive it, and then you're gonna ask for your own ranch, and you're gonna ask for your own Caesar dressing, or you're gonna ask for your own Italian dressing. So the worst thing you can literally do if you're on a weight loss journey is to ask for a salad outside of your house. Only use a lemon wedge, only use olive oil. If you're doing anything outside that realm, it's in your best interest to only use the type of dressings within your house. Here's better alternatives for your dressings. If you want any type of creamy Caesar dressing, boom, Bohouse. If you want avocado ranch, boom, Bohouse. If you want balsamic vinaigrette, boom, Walnut Farms. I want you to get privy to these type of dressings and these brands. That way you can have your salad, and now it could be a little bit more tasty, but now it's not coming with a whole lot of crazy added calories. Keep in mind, the whole name of the game, if you're trying to lose weight, is have less calories. That way your body can burn more body fat. It is that simple. So a lot of people's having a salad with the expectation to lose weight because it's healthy, but because you added 2 to 3 different dressings, it's not healthy for you. Because the dressing is not healthy, the vegetables are. It's really that simple. One thing I want you to remember, if you're having more snacks in a day than meals, you cannot expect to lose weight, because every single time you give your body a calorie, you're telling your body, hey body, stop burning this. Body fat, burn this. That's why a lot of people have more meals and have less processed foods, because now you're eating some things that actually have some proteins in it, some healthy fats in it, and actually some better quality carbs that's actually gonna make your brain pick up that you're actually eating, which means you're gonna stay full. Hopefully y'all learned something today. Hopefully you don't come try to find my house and try to burn it down. And that's your research tip of the day. That's gonna help you stay snatched all the time, knowing it's summertime. Talk to you soon.